What we do here is go back.
If you guys are looking for a stacked NBA 2K or Fortnite account, make sure you go to sportstmb.com. That's right, no more Twitter. He has an official business website, sportstmb.com. There you'll be able to view all the accounts, see the prices, and get what you need. The link is in the description. Go click it and see what he has to offer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally did it. We actually did it. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, here's a quick little recap. Okay, so my last 5-7 sharp video got over 21,000 likes, and I'm probably going to regret doing this, but I'm going to give you guys a shot. If this video gets 21,000 likes, I will make a post-scoring sharpshooter, 5'7" point guard, grind him to 94 overall, get double takeover, and make the most funny 5'7" videos you guys have ever seen. 21,000 likes, let's see if we can do it. So in about a week, that video got well over 21,000 likes, so I was forced to grind a 5'7", primary sharp, secondary post scorer to 94 overall. And I did it. I did it for y'all, man. So please drop a like on the video. This grind was not easy. As you guys know, he's very small. It's tough to get rep on him. But we did it. We pulled it off. And now we're going to get to experience what it's like to have the smallest player possible in NBA 2K19 have the most overpowered takeover in NBA 2K19. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to see some funny clips. We're going to talk about some stuff that needs to change for 2K20 because this is the perfect example of what's broken. All right, so make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Let's get right into this. Let's check out the build first. All right, so just so you can see the badges and stuff. As you can see, obviously we just hit 94 overall. You see whatever the attributes. Now the badges, I got the shooting badges mostly maxed out. I got all the post badges maxed out. It's only silver, you know, you see the post spin, the drop stepper, the difficult shots, all that stuff. You get silver dimer and whatnot. So the first place we went was to the MyCourt. We wanted to test this out against the best defensive build in the game. A 6'10" pure lock. Now my boy Hall of Fame Lockdown is on his lock. And he's a 96 overall, got all the Hall of Fame badges, maxed out attributes, all that stuff, right? So he's going to let me get my takeover, and then we're going to test this out and see if I can get the post animations where I'm tossing dudes off the court, even against the best defensive build in the game. And as you can see, the first post spin I don't get, just regular spin, didn't give me anything. But look at the next one. Toss him out of the way. Now you can't tell me post takeover is not overpowered. This dude weighs more than 100 pounds to me. He's got all the defensive Hall of Fame badges. He's he's like over a foot taller than me. Like literally every advantage he has. But just because I have post score takeover activated, I can bully him. I mean, you look at the drop steps. I'm bumping him back like 2 feet, giving myself enough space to shoot over a lockdown. So the next place we went was to the park. Like, let's see it in game. Let's see it in an actual 2v2 park game. Now we weren't playing these games like completely normal. Like we were literally just trying to get takeover and test out the post. I also wanted to test out, like show you how it was posting up with no takeover as opposed to when I get takeover. Like just so you can see, the transformation that takeover makes is ridiculous. It makes you go from like being unable to do anything to being completely dominant. So check it out. Right off the rip, I'm going to try to go into the post on this dude with no takeover, just to show you guys like what takeover is like. I mean, what posting up is like with no takeover. I go to a reverse layup off of a post spin and I airball it. I get my own rebound, right? Back into the post, use the little speed boost cheese, go to a floater and get blocked. Okay, so right off the rip, I was able to create a decent reverse layup, but I airballed it. And then I got blocked on another post spin on a teardrop, right? So by no means am I looking dominant at all. I mean, he was able to stay with me twice. He blocked me. He made me shoot an airball layup, like all that stuff. It wasn't. By no means was I able to just dominate him in the post, just because I have post scoring in my archetype. No, especially because I'm small and weak, he's able to guard it no problem. But Watch. So now we're trying to get the takeover. So I hit a 3. I only need 3 threes and I get takeover. So it's not that bad, honestly. It's pretty easy to get it, but then the takeover runs out relatively quickly. Double hesitation. We're just looking to find an opening somehow because they're all over me, but I get space pull up green. Now, obviously I made this build just to have fun with, and just because you guys wanted to see the smallest player in the game with the most dominant takeover in the game. But I'm not gonna lie, as you guys saw, I think I posted a video maybe 3-4 days ago. We literally can beat comp on this build. And that was before we got takeover. You guys saw I was playing against 2 6'10" locks on this build that we beat in my video a couple days ago. To me, you could win on any build. If you have the IQ and you understand like what the build does well and what the weaknesses are. Obviously the weaknesses here is the size. Like I can't guard anything in the paint because they can just go right up over me. So I gotta have a teammate that 1 can guard the paint, but 2, like we could just switch it and make sure that I'll guard the perimeter, he guards the paint. It's not the easiest thing to do, but if you do it right, you could still win, even playing on a 5'7" player like this. Now we got the shot clock violation, but we're gonna get this ball right back. Don't worry. Once we get this ball back, I need 1 shot, we get takeover, and then we can finally see what it's like. So he misses. Look it. Get position, we're getting the rebound. Step back, pull up, green, moment of truth, all right? So first time getting post takeover in the park on a 5'7" player. Weighs 130 pounds. So right into the post. We're going to ISO right off the rip, right into the post. Back him down, post spin, throw him out the way, pull up, bang. Now I remember when I was making this build and grinding him, some people were doubting whether, you know, you'd be able to get these good post animations because, listen, I'm so small. I got like 60 something strength, if even that, maybe 50 something strength. I weigh 130 pounds. Again, throw him out the way, drive in, layup. People were doubting if I would get the animations, and I kind of just knew. I was like, listen, post score takeover is so overpowered. It doesn't matter what your build is, what size you are. If you have post takeover, it's so broken, you're going to be able to throw people out of the way all game. It doesn't matter. Like, I just had a feeling, and I'm proven right. So for 2K20, check this out. There's something like, look, throw him out of the way, go in and dunk. We got to change something. If we, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures. It looks like it's more of like a grand badge than takeover. But if there's still post takeover, quote unquote, or post grand badge or whatever the case, we got to make it. It can't be this overpowered where no matter who you are or what size you are, if you get it, you can throw people out of the way. I mean, am I the only one that agrees? You guys saw in the MyCareer. I'm 5'7", 130 pounds, throwing a 6'10", 250 pound lockdown out of the way. Then I get in the park and I'm throwing a, what is he, like a 6'4" playmaker shot creator out of the way. I mean, we even tested it against Hall of Fame's 7'3" glass cleaner, and I was still able to get the post spin animations on him. Like, it doesn't even matter who's guarding you. Now, like I said, you're not going to get the animations every single time, but the fact that you can still get them, I mean, think about it in real life. Is Spud Webb going to post spin Shaq off the court? Like, no, it's just never going to happen. And I know it's a video game. Trust me, I know. I'm just saying the fact that the smallest build in the game can do this. Look it. Excuse me. Lay. The fact that the smallest, weakest build in the game can literally throw people around. I just think there might be an issue with balance, you know, having balanced gameplay. I mean, we've heard all year, you know, people complaining that post scores take no skill. Well, one of the main reasons is because of that takeover, man. The post game itself, I've said many times, besides the post speed boost, it's actually pretty solid. Like, if you're not allowed to post speed boost and you're not allowed to use takeover, you actually have to know what you're doing in the post to score. But people say it takes no skill because, as you can see, even on a 5'7", 130 pound player with post takeover, I can post spin them off the court. I can drop step them out of the way. I can bump them, you know, push them back 2 feet to get space to go for a layup or a shot or whatever. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that there's definitely a balance issue. But at the same time, it's funny as hell to see. I mean, look at me. I'm literally tossing this kid around the court on the smallest player possible. People in the, like, we were in game chat. People are freaking out. Look at it. Just... Come on now. Check this one out. Going to the post, right? They're double teaming me, by the way. Obviously, you guys can see that. I'm like, you know what? Let me just drop step. Boom. Big body type stuff. Over 2 people. Come on now.